Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to some more F1 Manager 2023 in another part of the Williams Road to Glory career mode. Today we continue our incredible season so far in Canada. We're looking to consolidate our position at the top of both championships. Thank you very much for your patience over the last week. Also, obviously this series is taking a little bit of a backseat while the new Football Manager has been released. But, of course, we will be back today and from now on just trying to keep pushing, keep getting ourselves into good positions. Had a really good time watching the US Grand Prix over the weekend. It was one of the best races of the season, in my opinion. I know not a lot of people will agree with that, but yeah, really enjoying it so far. Hopefully you're enjoying this series so far, so give it a big thumbs up if you are, and without further ado, let's get ourselves immersed into the just lose a little bit of connection, and we did, but now here we go then, and it's going to be straight into qualifying. It is going to be a wet Grand Prix thrown straight back into the fire pit, if you like, with this race. So straight into Q1, we want to look after as many sets of tyres as possible. Ocon was generally the quicker driver through free practice, so interested to see how he gets on this time, and obviously won the Grand Prix last time out, and I think that there's only 1 point between the boys, isn't there? 2 points between the boys at the moment, and well, obviously a lot of that comes from Norris losing 25 points at Monaco, of which some people thought I'd done that deliberately, which yeah, I just don't really understand that. But yeah, Ocon goes quickest, a tenth of a second quicker than Lando Norris. I think Verstappen is going to be significantly quicker this weekend, but might be wrong. We'll have to see. But he was looking imperious in practice. But nice to see we're 1 and 2 at present. We'll keep an eye on Verstappen's times. He's coming round now and should have a pretty clean lap at least, and does come up to the line. And actually, P3, Leclerc P4 there. Perez now splits the Red Bulls, but it's definitely converging a little bit. We have got a couple of updates on the car. Hopefully that will help us out, and we'll send out both drivers for a second run. See how they get on this time. Definitely going quicker, and over the line they go. Norris much quicker. Ocon now coming over the line. Can he go even quicker? No, he can't. He's within half a tenth of his teammate, but couldn't do any more than that. And that is the end of the session. But a very good time from Lando Norris, so 1:11.3. We are quicker than Kevin Magnussen in the Mercedes. But going out in Q1 then, Mick Schumacher, Daniel Ricciardo, Liam Lawson, Theo Porcher, and Zane Maloney. Okay, into Q2. And this time we are going to send Ocon out first, and then Norris, and zoom it forward. And who's going to be quicker over the lap? It looks like Norris is starting to zone into it, isn't he? Here he comes round the final chicane, and it's going to be... yeah, Norris goes quickest. Very good.
Delta and stay negative. Cool the car on the way in. Yeah, confirm.
So Norris quickest with a 1:11.4. It's not quite as quick as his Q1 time, but still quicker than what any other team produced. We'll keep an eye on everybody, but we'll make sure that we go last out of everyone. Now Verstappen should get a clean lap in. Comes up to the line, splits the cars, but looks like maybe we are going to come out on top after all, which is pretty fabulous. going to send them out into their own personal bubbles here. Norris annoyingly got held up a little bit by Max Verstappen there.
P1.
A very quick final sector, and here comes Esteban Ocon. Is he going to improve at all? No, he's not. 2 purple sectors to finish off, but because we were caught behind other cars, didn't quite go as quick, and then you can see the difference it makes. Ocon now 5th, and we'll be hoping that that isn't replicated in qualifying 3. We'll send them both out now, and hopefully this will be a clean lap for both of them. It should be. And wow, Ocon's gone a lot quicker, so Norris has struggled a little bit there. He's half a second off the pace, so I'm going to have to send him straight out, I think.
So it's going to be normal in lap procedures. Copy.
I'm going to send Ocon out as well. We don't want to disadvantage any of our drivers by putting them on different runs. But yeah, Ocon's not going to improve, but Norris did. He gets up to 3rd, but Leclerc's the one currently quickest. Gonna need to get in and get some brand new boots on quickly here. Right. Leclerc quickest at the moment, followed by Perez. So let's keep an eye on Lando Norris. Can he produce the goods here on a brand new set of boots? Verstappen goes quickest. I mean, we're 4th and 5th at the moment. We surely deserve a lot better than that. And here we go then. This is the lap for both of our boys. They need to make sure that they make no mistakes on this lap. Norris through the first sector. It is green. What's it going to be for Ocon? Not green. Verstappen quickest at the moment. Aston Martin does get out of the way quite nicely. Is Ocon going to get through okay? I think Norris is sorted now. Oh, it's purple middle sector. Here comes Ocon, and it is green, so this could well be Lando Norris taking pole position. It could well be Ocon taking 2nd. Here he comes. He's got a nice distant tow from his teammate as Norris flies round the final chicane. Can he put in his fastest lap of the weekend so far? Lando Norris comes up to the line, and that is enough. It's an 11.3. Brilliant. And there goes Ocon over the line. No improvement. Only P5 for Esteban Ocon, and that is a huge disappointment for him. But Lando Norris takes pole position for the Canadian Grand Prix. Absolutely brilliant. Max Verstappen is in 2nd. It's all going to be very intense.
The excitement is building. There's electricity in the air. But there's no surprise in that. It's race day.
Named after the legendary Canadian driver, the circuit Gilles Villeneuve has been host to plenty of first-time winners. Jean Alesi, Lewis Hamilton, Robert Kubica, and Daniel Ricciardo all got their maiden victories here.
Karun, as far as Williams are concerned, what's the mood in the garage been like this weekend?
Everything seems to be great, you know. They've certainly been delivering on a consistent basis, and right now, they'll just be concentrating on getting the job done.
But don't forget, there's always excitement in Montreal, and the odds are that this will be another Grand Prix to remember.
Okay, good stuff. Right, moderate rain for this race. It is coming in about halfway through. I think we can probably go on soft tyres, but I'm actually going to split the strategy a little bit here. I'm going to see what can be done from mediums. But we're going to split the strategy just to cover all bases. Yeah, Norris is going to be out there on the soft tyres. That looks good to me. Juice the fuel. Okay. Here we go then, let's get into it. Obviously Ocon starting a little bit further behind, so
here in Montreal.
Splitting the strategy here.
And for Lando Norris, this is another chance to see what he can do in this car.
They've got a fantastic opportunity starting on pole, but can they carry it through to the end?
Right, let's get to it then.
Okay, here we go then. Ready for the lights. Can Lando Norris hold off Max Verstappen into turn 1? Let's find out. It's lights out. Away we go. Verstappen off to a slightly better start than Lando Norris. But can Norris hold it down the inside into turn 1? No, he can't. And Max Verstappen is now into the lead here. And that's exactly what we wanted to avoid. And it looks like Ocon has lost a place as well, which is a real shame. And yeah, most people have gone for soft tyres, although Stroll down to Albon, they've all gone for that medium tyre. So Norris is in second at the moment, following Max Verstappen. Leclerc is third. Then we've got Perez in fourth, then Stroll, then Esteban Ocon, followed by Piastri in seventh. Then Zhou Guanyu is currently in ninth, followed by Kevin Magnussen in P10. Daniel Ricciardo still 20th at the moment. Let's ride on board with Lando Norris. Is he going to be able to get himself past Max Verstappen here, or is he going to continue to struggle to do that? It certainly looks like at the moment Max Verstappen has the measure of Lando. And yeah, he's already dropped out of the 1 second window here, and Leclerc is going to be having a look at him as well. So let's zoom it forward and see where we get to here. But Lando Norris not in the best position, because now he's behind the two Red Bulls. And I did say I thought the Red Bulls would be quicker here, and certainly through qualifying we seemed to be able to pull it out, but all of a sudden now not in that position. And here goes Esteban Ocon then, possibly having a look at Lance Stroll round the outside. He goes here, and he is through, which is exactly what he needed to do. Get past Lance Stroll and now use that ERS to good effect.
DRS disabled, DRS disabled. Copy.
Starting to get we're back within a second. Needs to stay in front of Stroll low, and doesn't manage it. Yeah, that's a troublesome development. Okay, so yeah, Ocon and Stroll definitely battling it out. I think we could do with topping up Ocon's ERS and allowing him to push away from Stroll soon. Meanwhile, Lando Norris has managed to stay with the top two. As Perez is now caught up. Let's see if Ocon can survive another lap or so. On top up.
What was that? All okay?
And here we've got a yellow
I
flag.
think was that Lance Stroll
Now here, we're taking turn 6.
has Ocon lost a little bit of front wing here. He did lose a little bit, but wow, there goes Stroll off there. Minor front wing damage. I think he's going to be okay. And now in a bit of clear air, and he does get a penalty for that as well, which I think was deserved there. Anyway, Norris, this is a chance for him now, and he's going to go around the outside of Max Verstappen. So amazingly, Lando Norris is now into the lead of this race, and certainly seems to be going a lot better than the Red Bulls at this stage. Okay, well, Ocon's having a bit of a lonely race down in 5th place. I think that front wing damage might just be enough to stop him from being a real contender in this race now, which is a real annoyance. But how are we looking on rain? Yep, still coming when we're expecting it to come, which is all good. Meanwhile, Max Verstappen has taken a second out of Norris now, and Ocon starting to be closed in on. Why don't we harvest for a lap or so just to get that car back up to where it should be. Yeah, but this top 4 battle is an interesting one at the moment. We're not too bothered about overtaking at this point in time. Ocon's got a little bit to defend with, should he need it. Okay, now starting to get towards rain is coming pretty soon, I think. Or at least the track's gonna get damp pretty soon, according to our thing there. It's gonna be lap 26.
Rain still coming. Yeah, go on.
Okay, right. What do we think now? I think that rain is coming. When do you come in for it? Okay, a little bit of rain now. Didn't need to change his front wing as well.
Box now. Yeah, happy to work. Tyre to Inter. Tyre to Inter.
Gonna do the same with Norris, but next lap. I'm gonna have to do the same with Ocon as well. Oh, somebody's in. That's surely gonna be a lap early. But maybe we need to be on the same strategy with Ocon, since he's gonna have a longer pit stop. So Ocon's gonna come in. And here we go then. He's got his penalty. They're now changing his front wing. And he's away. And here comes Lando Norris. He's pitting from the lead. Can we have a nice quick pit stop, please? It's not the quickest we've ever had. And he ends up behind Perez and Leclerc and Verstappen. It's quite the disaster. So Norris down to 4th. Ocon down to 16th. Not brilliant, but Ocon should be back to fighting fitness now. And he's got rid of that front wing and should be in a place where he can overtake people again. So we've gone in, resting half a Grand Prix to go now. Ocon now overtakes Albon as well. Nick de Vries next. Should be fairly straightforward down the inside. And does manage it. And now Norris is right behind Sergio Perez, so this should be a chance to get past him. Bottas there in 12th, but nothing he can do about it yet. But there goes Norris past Perez. We missed it. On track, let's have a little look.
Now the focus is on Lando Norris here.
Yeah, just went down the inside. It was a nice move actually into the hairpin. And now, I mean, look how far ahead he is compared to Ocon. Quite ridiculous, really. But we should be able to be aggressive for the rest of this race now.
Just focus on those temps. Copy.
They might come from a long bit way back. I thought that might be the moment for Ocon there, but yes, now what's crazy is that this is all on merit, and there might not be any more pit stops in this Grand Prix. Currently Ocon in 13th place. Nothing as yet. Tries going down the inside, but he's going to get caught out there. So we've got to think about how we get back into this race, particularly on Ocon's side of the garage. You know, Norris, I think, will eventually catch and pass Leclerc and maybe Verstappen as well, but we'll zoom it forward for now. Ocon's the big one to watch. He is not making the progress we'd have liked to have seen. Now, if we have a little look at track conditions, they are going to stay pretty stable for the rest of this race now. And it's going to be about trying to make the most of these tyres. Make them last as much as we can. It might well be time now to
Use energy. Yeah, all good.
push the car and see if we can get past. Leclerc has got past Verstappen. That's a bit of a huge move for Leclerc to make. Well, this is the thing without DRS. there's not a great deal you can do. And that's the position we're in at the moment. Obviously no DRS. And 30 laps to go. All of a sudden starting to lose a bit of time to the two in front. Right. Let's just reduce things a little bit, just so we can get tyre temps under control and maybe make them last a little bit longer. So I think that could be beneficial come the end of this race. By the way, Ocon, I think, has just overtaken Bottas. Thought he'd already done that, but perhaps not. But he is 12th at the minute, which is a little bit harrowing for Ocon, and maybe this will bring back Norris into play of those 25 points that he lost in Monaco. That's a great move from Ocon to get past Sainz. Remember, no DRS, so this was pure exit and then overtaken on the straight. That is brilliant from Esteban Ocon, and now he is back almost into the points. We're still chasing these guys, and I'm wondering, let's just avoid high-risk curbs, and let's see where Norris gets to. He's past Leclerc, by the way. Don't know when he did that. Did he do it at the hairpin? I think he did. He got down the inside, and that's a good move from Lando Norris, and he is through on Charles Leclerc. And now needs to try and stay with Max Verstappen as much as he can. Oh, we've got a virtual safety car.
A couple of cars off there. So just watch going through there.
What has happened here?
Right, all okay, all okay.
There's Stroll and Russell.
Delta positive. Yeah, okay.
There's a virtual safety car.
Got a car off. Nice and steady through there, please.
And Stroll gets a penalty, so that'll be for the next Grand Prix.
Up in the car. Okay, energy's good. Yep.
Virtual safety car is ending.
Confirm. Yeah, confirm.
Let's see what he can do. So here we go then.
Okay. Yeah, confirm.
We'll tell him to stop avoiding high-risk curbs. Let's see if we can get past Max Verstappen. This is a huge moment in this Grand Prix. We've got the opportunity because of the virtual safety car to charge up our battery to the max. And then we could use it to defeat Max. Of course, he's going to be closing in on that car in front. I think it's one of the Haas cars. Meanwhile, Ocon up to P9 in this race. He's now racing Zhou Guanyu. Yeah, Ocon in his own race, but the problem is for Norris. Ooh, he's had to just drop off there.
No more DRS. Copy that.
Norris now second behind Max Verstappen.
No more overtaking. Yep.
But now starting to pull away from Charles. So going back up to P7 now. I'm going to go for the avoid high risk curbs. I'm going to see what he can actually do. Do the same with Ocon as he's catching up to Magnussen and Piastri. He can get back up to P5 in this race. That'd be a pretty amazing turnaround. Meanwhile, Norris now within half a second of Max Verstappen. This could be a moment. Verstappen very much is recharging. This has got to be the chance for Norris. It's within half a second now. And look at this. Almost 5 seconds ahead of Charles Leclerc. These two are in a league of their own. But is Norris going to get the opportunity to pass? It looks like he is. This is going to be the time, is it? Still not quite managing it.
No more energy.
No, not managed it yet. Still plenty of laps to go. And if he can stay close, he will get past eventually. But it's now 2 seconds behind, and it's amazing how these things transpire, isn't it? And how they to and fro. Yep, give Ocon a little bit of overtake and see if he can get past Piastri. And he does do. Yeah, I don't think Norris has quite got enough in him.
DRS disabled.
Copy that.
Lift and coast. Confirm.
To lift where you can.
So I'm thinking this is going to be
If you can push a bit harder and try and get up to him, let's see.
final few laps. We're going to have to attack and try and catch up to Max Verstappen. We can take off a few tenths a lap, then we'll be right up behind him going on to the final lap of this race. Yep, down to 2 seconds now. But I don't think there's anything more that can be done here. Ocon, meanwhile, has made it up to P5. He's done a good job. I said that would be a pretty special achievement, and he has managed that. And it has stopped raining. 1.5 seconds now, the gap between Norris
Energy is available.
and Verstappen. Well, let's see. He is going to be within a second here.
No energy. Confirm.
We'll have to keep an eye on the fuel as we go into the final lap of this race.
Bring it home.
Can he do it? Can he do it? Now within half a second. This has got to be a great opportunity. Come on.
Use energy.
Just got to watch the fuel.
Lift and coast 12.
But he is going to have a little look around the outside. There goes Norris. And he is through on the final lap of the race. Norris leads the Canadian Grand Prix. That was a huge move, and to close up those 2 seconds in the last few laps has been an amazing turnaround, and I think his fuel should make it. Max Verstappen's tyres, clearly something's gone on there, because Norris has just closed in the last couple of laps, and he's going to come round the final corner now, and Lando Norris steals victory on the final lap of the race, and he wins here in Canada. Fantastic. 25 points in the bag for him.
What a race, huh?
And now our attention switches to Esteban Ocon, who has had a very good recovery drive. Obviously started on the medium tyres. Actually started in 5th place. Anyway, it's going to come home comfortably in 5th. Had an incident with Stroll earlier on in the race, and that set him back quite a bit. A penalty, and obviously having to have a front wing change has meant that he's going to come over the line in 5th place and a long way off his teammate. And what a shame for Ocon after the highs of Spain last time out. He now finishes in 5th place, and he'll be quite disappointed with that, I think. But Lando Norris taking that victory. That could be a huge moment in the championship. That is a 7-point swing, of course, in the favour of Norris on that final lap. And he has won the Canadian Grand Prix. Just waiting for Nick de Vries to head over the line, which he's about to do in 13th place. And here they come into the pits. Very good job.
What a remarkable drive by Lando Norris today.
It was a truly excellent win, with everything working together for the team and driver.
Well, they've been waiting for this, haven't they? And it's only right that they make the most of it. Lando Norris certainly loves a podium, heading up there now to celebrate again.
Win number 5 is in the bag. They pulled out all the stops, pushing hard to earn that victory.
Absolutely incredible.
As the drivers can let off some
Max
steam
Verstappen finishes
here in
second in the
Montreal.
end, and Leclerc there in 3rd. But what a race for Lando Norris to win.
Now, Karun, no doubt there'll be a lot for the teams to process after that race. But how do you think the Williams team are feeling?
They'll be absolutely delighted to have picked up the win here. What a great outcome that is for the team.
And that's it for this weekend's F1 action here in Montreal.
Next time, the teams will be forging ahead at full throttle through the Styrian Forest. The Austrian Grand Prix is right around the corner.
Okay, very, very good. Esteban Ocon finishing 5th, Lando Norris in 1st there, meaning that Norris now opens up a 16-point lead over his teammate Ocon in the championship. Leclerc is a further 37 points behind in the championship. Max Verstappen gets over the 100-point mark today and still remains in 5th place in the standings. Into the constructors, and we are well ahead of Red Bull now, 112 points. It's looking like this is going to be the season for us. In terms of pit stops, Lando Norris was the 8th quickest. Obviously Ocon going to be nowhere near after his penalty, and obviously having to do the front wing as well, but it was a pretty good race overall. For pit stops. Anyway, yeah, we struggled in practice and possibly even in qualifying, you would argue as well. Certainly Ocon's car has never been better than 5th fastest this weekend, other than in Q1, which, yeah, that's a real shame for him. But Norris, once again, taken an excellent victory. 2.7 million made in profit as well. Okay, very good. Manufacturing done for our rear wing upgrade, and we are all ready and raring to go for Austria next time out. We've got a new design coming for the underfloor, so hopefully we can take the car to the next level there, and we will probably be putting in some nice fresh engines. But if you have enjoyed that, give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe for plenty more F1 Manager videos, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.